This is William. William is the CEO of a growing mining corporation. Like all chief executives, William faced many challenges. He had to find a way to improve the recoveries in his existing operations. He needed to reduce his OpEx. He needed to guide his new gold property through an exhaustive and exhausting permitting process. His board was on his case to increase his reserves and to extend the life of his mines. Regulators were pressuring him for a cleaner and more energy-efficient operation. Absolutely everyone was after him to stop using cyanide. He didn't have a process that worked on his low-grade nickel laterite property, and on top of all that, he simply had to find a way to deal with his heritage tailings. William was feeling like a circus performer on a tightrope. Without the right balance, his share price would suffer and precious resources would be squandered. His options seemed very limited. Then William found Neomet. Neomet's revolutionary acid regeneration process seemed to address all his problems. Using the Neomet's process, his gold recovery would be greater than 95% and would be 4 nines pure. His OpEx would be much lower. He would be able to treat refractory, carbonaceous, or free milling ores. He would have the flexibility to treat oxidized, mixed, and sulfide ores, either separately or together. He would substantially increase his reserves as he could economically recover lower-grade ores. He could recover all the secondary metals currently being discarded. Best of all, his permitting nightmare would become a sweet dream. The Neomet process uses no cyanide. It leaves behind inert tailings and has 0 atmospheric emissions. Sweet. For William's nickel laterite property, the Neomet process was simply unbelievable. He would recover over 95% of both the nickel and the cobalt, with a process that is so inexpensive that even his low-grade ores would generate a great ROI. Since he would be treating both the limonite and the saprolite, together or separately, he would practically double his nickel reserves. The process is so clean, the carbon footprint so minuscule, permitting would be a cinch. Neomet even promised to help him clean up his old tailing ponds, profitably. Neomet has redefined the performance equation. But William wasn't born yesterday. This sounded too good to be true. And he had heard other companies make claims of black boxes, only to watch them fail. But William kept an open mind. After carefully reviewing the Neomet process, seeing just how simple and elegant it is, how almost every step of the process was familiar to him, William's skepticism began to ease. He was impressed. When, after preliminary lab results, Neomet offered to guarantee the results of his mini plant run, William figured he had nothing to lose. If it didn't perform as promised, he wouldn't pay a dime. Neomet got William off the tightrope and onto solid ground. Now, instead of being part of the circus, William can sit back, relax, and see the big picture while confidently leading the company down a strategically sound path to success. If you're tired of the balancing act and your company is looking for an economic and environmentally superior way to get more out of its mining prospects, then it's time to get to know Neomet. They are revolutionizing the mining industry. Call Neomet 514-556-3333 to learn how they can help you. The Neomet process is also available for the recovery of iron, copper, cobalt, gallium, zinc, vanadium, titanium, magnesium, aluminum, and many others. Learn more about us at www.neomet.com.